Ever wonder if even the most beloved stories have flaws? A modern shonen masterpiece has captivated audiences worldwide. But even with its stunning animation and emotional depth, not every character lands perfectly. Uh, some choices, unfortunately, detract from the overall experience. Let's explore those characters who, through weak writing or frustrating choices, didn't quite live up to the series' high standards. It's not about hating these characters, but acknowledging how they stumbled within the narrative. Gyoko, an upper moon demon, felt strangely underdeveloped. His backstory lacked impact, and his abilities didn't feel on par with other demons of his rank. The fight with Muichiro felt rushed, diminishing his threat and making him feel like a plot device rather than a formidable foe. Zenitsu Agatsuma often divides the fan base. While some enjoy his comedic release, uh, others find his constant whining and reliance on others frustrating. Uh, the stark contrast between his awake and asleep states, though interesting, sometimes feels repetitive and hinders his growth. Uh, Bilma, while undeniably villainous, uh, often receives criticism for his lack of depth. Uh, his cruelty feels purely malicious, lacking the tragic backstory that could have made him a more compelling antagonist. Um, some viewers found his relentless evil exhausting and unearned. Um, Togai, the drum demon, initially seemed promising that. However, his powers were later echoed by Nakame, a newer upper moon. This made Chogai feel redundant. A stepping stone to a more powerful villain, and diminishing his unique impact. Uh, Murata, despite being a fan favorite for his comedic mishaps, sometimes feels like he overshadows more important characters. While his memes are plentiful, some argue he receives too much screen time at the expense of others. Daki, alongside her brother Gyutaro, often receives criticism for her shallow personality. Um, while their dynamic is interesting, Daki's reliance on Gyutaro and lack of independence make her less compelling as an individual character. Um, Kokushibo, the second strongest demon, suffers from a weak motivation. His jealousy of his brother feels simplistic for a character of his rank. Some viewers felt his defeat was too swift, considering his power. Kaigaku, a former demon slayer turned demon, uh, lacks any redeeming qualities. His betrayal feels empty, and his defeat at the hands of Zenitsu, while satisfying, doesn't elevate his character or provide a meaningful arc. Um, so there you have it. A look at the characters who, despite the brilliance of, didn't quite hit the mark. It, um, it just goes to show, even the best stories have their quirks. Speaking of quirks, did you know that demons are notoriously bad at playing hide and seek? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,